And I think that there's some things going on in the autos. Maybe they can turn. On Semi just put out some great numbers. I'm looking for the autos to be able to get some supply in 2022. That could be very big. So, I mean, with the exception of Tesla. I mean, Tesla's actually a phenomenon we have to talk about because I've actually never seen a stock go up endlessly on nothing. David, Tesla, when did we last see a Tesla, David?
When did we last see a what?
A stock like Tesla.
It's been quite a while.
When? Name me one.
Oh, come on. We've had periods of parabolic moves.
No,
I mean, what are your snowflake thing? They love. Remember when that
Frank
thing went
parabolic
in the summer or fall of a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, Slubman put up some good numbers.
He did put up some good numbers. This thing put up some good numbers too.
Are people so short?
There was some positives. There were some positive headlines last week about Hertz, but you're right. Listen, it's a market now. It seems as though there's. People's imagination is being sparked again. Jim.
You want imagination? You go right to Adam Jonas's piece this morning about our favorite EV stock is Ferrari. By the way, he hates Ford, so obviously Ford versus Ferrari, Ferrari wins. Pricing power. He's saying that there's a 2-year wait list. 2-year wait list. That's a lot. I mean, wow.
Ferrari?
No, this is a great pricing power. This is one of the greatest reports I've read, and I happen to love Best Brand. This is a must read.
But a lot of these EV-related names are moving higher, ones that have even more hope rather than reality, perhaps. I mean,
Lucid?
We've talked a lot about
Lucid. Have you ever driven a Lucid?
I've been in a Lucid.
Then what'd you think?
It was very nice.
Right.
It was very nice, but I don't believe Lucid has all the other things that go along with Tesla that at least make you think that there's great promise for other parts of the business. Lucid is purely luxury EV.
It goes 0 to 80 faster than Tesla.
Great mileage in terms of off the charge. We know that, but that's what it is at a fairly high price point. They're starting to deliver their dream edition. But that's got the same market value as Ford.
Well, okay. You're doing that?
Yeah, I'm doing it because it's true.
Well, what does that have to do with it? I mean, Ford, can I just say that Ford, I have to turn away from you because it's ridiculous.
Why am I ridiculous?
Because Ford's making a major move. Look at Ford.
Wait a second. Maybe you're saying that Lucid's price is ridiculous by saying that I'm ridiculous.
Well, I'm just saying that Ford.
You don't want to say that.
I'm saying that Ford's going to have a separate EV division.
You said yes.
No, yeah. Look, Lucid is. I love the Lucid, but Ford had an amazing quarter, and they actually, David, they instituted a dividend.
Yes, they did.
I mean, Exxon raised it.
Ford. It's been an incredible call.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Go in the Wayback Machine. Ford has a dividend, and then Exxon boosted its dividend.
Well, a lot of this, too, the Jonas note is about valuation. His argument is you're getting the EV business at Ferrari for, what, $1 billion? Versus
but we need more Jonases. Jonas is thought-provoking. By the way, he did a QuantumScape. His QuantumScape Teach It. I know you had always been close to QuantumScape. But, you know, I think that what he does is get you to think, okay, you want EV? How about quality EV? I think that Adam's very good.
I hear you.
I hear you. Well, you know where I'm coming from? Are you buying what I'm selling?
And back to your original point on Tesla, the stock was $800 in the middle of October. And here we are now at 1,114. So, well, I mean, that's about 314 billion. It's pretty easy.
But where's the Tesla?
Shares out 314 billion dollars in market value in.
How many Fords is that? How many Fords is that?
It's a lot of Fords, my friend.
At least 2 in one day last week.
Might be about 5 Fords.
5 Fords.
But it's part of an ongoing debate about whether or not they're ever going to face real competition. Piper's point last week was that all of the models that have come to date have not made a dent.
No.
But then you look at Roth, for example, last week said the idea that they're never going to face a really compelling competitor is specious.
I think the idea that they're not going to be able to go up against Ford and the F-150 electric, the Lightning, I think that's significant. American car company really doing everything it can EV. And now, unfortunately, GM dropped a bomb. It was like a lead balloon. It was like lead tasso. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck happened because Ford is still on a rampage.
Ford's on a rampage.
Added a
but
Ford.
Tesla's, Lucid's going to be a competitor at the high end. Rivian's going to be a competitor for
how many
for
orders?
pickups and
I saw Amazon.
Xpeng just did 2 months of 10,000 deliveries.
By the way,
that went over like a lead balloon.
It's okay. Rivian, remember, Ford has a big slug of it. If Ford sells its Rivian, it could add a Ford.
It's true. Amazon also owns a good amount of Rivian
think
as
the
well,
auto,
which is going to be coming public.
Why did the autos become a fascination?
I was going to say, we're 5 minutes into a new month,
because
and
Tesla's
we're all talking about
because
EVs.
Everyone I know, I mean, there are people who have abandoned, say, index funds and bought Tesla, and they're geniuses. They're geniuses.
Unlike active managers who are not.
Right.
Because I guess they didn't buy enough Tesla.
They own Tesla and they own Ethereum.
Or enough Alphabet, because most active managers are trailing. Hedge funds, by the way, have had a rough month, from what I understand.
Why didn't they just own
certainly
Tesla?
were not up 7% the way the market was.
Why didn't they just own Tesla? Was Tesla so hard? I've been recommending Tesla ever since I drove a Tesla 2 years
because
ago.
if you want to live in the land of sort of fundamental valuation, it becomes somewhat hard to argue that you should buy Tesla.
Alice in Wonderland. Finish the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah.